Hi, my name is Jack and I'm a UX designer working for a London-based digital startup studio called Activate Studio. Today I'm really excited to be sharing with you a full day in my life, including my morning routine, what I get up to during the day and how I unwind at the end of a busy day. So without further ado, let's get the day started. Good morning, it's about 7:20. I'm about to head to the gym. I usually go to the gym on the days that I'm working from home. If I am in the office, I'd get up at a similar time, but I'd just have to get ready and head into the office. But it's one of the benefits of working from home. You get more time in the morning to do the things that you want, such as going to the gym. So let's go. Absolutely huge. You can barely fit in the lift door anymore. One gym session and now I'm at least. So with my morning routine complete, I'll then actually do some work finally. I try and get on before 9 o'clock, usually somewhere between 8:30 and 9. When I log on, the first thing I'll do is normal things like check my Slack, check my email. The job I work in, we have people working in India as well, so often there is email notifications or Slack messages from during the night or earlier in the morning to check up on. Once I've gone through all those, I'll then kind of decide what I'm going to do in the day. Currently I'm working on two main projects. I split my time kind of 50-50 between those two. So depending on how much work I've done on one or the other will usually lead me to decide to work on one. Also just kind of depending on what deadlines or what issues and things like that are most pressing, then that will kind of decide what I work on. But generally, I'll usually split my day in half. So during the morning, I'll work on one project and during the afternoon, I'll work on the other. Something that's really great about my new role, if you saw my previous day in the live video, a lot of the day I spent on calls. I have very little calls in this role, which I love because it just means I spend more time in Figma designing things instead of sitting on calls. But I do actually have one call this morning. It's in about half an hour, so I'll be jumping on that in a bit. But yeah, let's do some work. It's just gone 10:30. I've done quite a bit of work already. I've had my call, so I'm gonna have my second coffee of the day. Also gonna have some breakfast because I just had that protein shake earlier and I'm pretty hungry. So I'm gonna do that as quick as possible and then get back to work. So it is 1 p.m, finished my morning of work, so I'm gonna have some lunch now. It is also the most beautiful day, potentially the last day of summer, so I'm definitely gonna go for a walk or something, get some fresh air, and wow, that's bright. Share how white I am. And yeah, enjoy the weather. It is a lovely day. Beautiful. Not the most ideal lunch on a day like today, however, it's all I had. Soup and
toast.
Now I've finished lunch, I'm gonna head out for the walk that I mentioned before. I find it's really good to go for, even if it's only like a 15 or 20 minute walk at lunch, just because it kind of combats that like post-lunch energy crash that I know I get, and I'm sure plenty of other people get. It means like, especially if you've still got kind of 3 or 4 hours more work to do, it's a lot easier if you've got out, had that fresh air, and then you're ready to go again. And it means you don't need another coffee. Well, hopefully not. That was a very nice walk. It took about half an hour. Just went around a local park, as you saw. So now I'm gonna get back to work for the rest of the afternoon. Nothing too crazy, just working on kind of the same projects as I was this morning. Working on some landing pages for one of the projects that I'm working on, so should be pretty fun. I'll check back in with you in a bit. I've got some bad news. It's just before 3 p.m. and I'm going to admit defeat. Ooh. Gotta move the chair first. But yeah, I've stood long enough today. It is time for me to sit down. My legs can't take it anymore. I'm too hot, too tired. I want to sit. Yeah. So it is now about 5:45, so at the end of the workday. It was actually a pretty fun afternoon. Most of my afternoon was spent doing some illustrations for the landing page that I mentioned earlier. Illustrations aren't necessarily my strong point, but something I'm trying to get a lot better at. So it's fun having practice, especially while at work. So that's everything in terms of my work for the day. I think this evening I'm going to the park to see some friends just because it is such a lovely day. I'm unsure how long I'll be there, so whether that's all that I'll be doing this evening or if I'll be doing anything else. I do have a video to edit. Sometimes I like going to the gym as well in the evening. Sometimes I just like to chill, especially after a long day. So yeah, we'll see what the evening has in store. We're pretty much at the end of the day now. Had a nice evening, spent it with friends in the park, then came back, watched the end of the England-Poland game, watched a bit of Friends, had dinner, and now I'm ready to put bed. Another work day tomorrow, of course, in the office tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see another day in the life, maybe one where I actually go into the office, please do let me know. Leave any questions about life as a UX designer, anything like that in the comments section. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you want to see more, and hopefully see you in the next one.